not particularly optimistic about the ability of realignment to improve the lives of Californians. I think the greatest potential is not any particular thing, a better school. It's the ability to give people more power to go to people who can make decisions that make a difference and do it in a way, in a place that you can walk to or make a short drive to. I mean, right now we have such a centralized system that for most people, including me being in LA, I got to get on a plane to go see the people who make the decisions, particularly in anything fiscal. I think if we had a system where, the people who spent the money for a service were also the people who had to decide what the tax rate was to be a service, that would give people a lot of power. It would create a lot more discipline in our elected officials. The ability to tax is a very dangerous and scary and politically problematic power that creates a lot of accountability and discipline on the people who have it, and our local officials don't. So I think that change alone would just give people more control. I mean, they may use it for bad in some places and for good in others, but right now we're sort of in a position where all 38 million of us are sort of dependent on a handful of people in Sacramento to make big decisions, and when they can't do it because of the system or because they mess up, all of us suffer. I think we've sort of been trying to realign, and we've always done it properly. We've always done it improperly, and I think I'm afraid, and I think what will happen actually, and I think you're seeing it, is that we will realign in a way where we're this Winchester mystery house of governance, right, with all these different rules and all these different rooms, and instead of kind of blowing it up and giving people at a where the level of service is the ability to raise the revenue, what we'll do is we'll throw revenue down from Sacramento and institute a new regime of control on top of the regime we have that we think, but it's different. We'll just sort of keep having new spending rules, new things where we need many fewer rules. We need to unwind and undo things, but we don't seem willing to do that. It's seen as too hard to do that, while constructing additional rooms on the house is considered the pragmatic or realistic way. And I think until our mindset changes, realignment, to the extent it's attempted, is probably going to make things worse.